Welcome to MrClef.com's review of Immigration to the United States, brought to you by Noble Review, concise review books. Immigrants have been coming to the United States since its founding. People come to the U.S. shores because of push factors such as famine and war, which push people out of their countries, and pull factors where opportunities such as a good economy might pull someone in. Indentured servants of colonial times came over to work tobacco fields after the founding of Jamestown. In the colonial period, an influx of immigrants from Europe was prevalent from places such as England, Scotland, Germany, and Ireland. You need to know about the two major waves of immigration of the 19th century. These waves are often referred to as Old and New Immigration. Old immigration was mostly from Western European countries such as Ireland, Britain, and the German states. New immigration was mostly from Southern and Eastern European countries such as Italy, Russia, and Poland. There are two theories on immigration you should know. First, the melting pot theory, which refers to the Americanization or assimilation of newcomers. In this theory, immigrants lose their culture as if they have jumped into the crucible or melting pot and blended with other U.S. citizens. The salad bowl theory, or cultural pluralism theory, is the idea that immigrants maintain a strong cultural identity despite coexisting with other Americans. You need to know about nativism, or opposition towards immigrants based on nationalist sentiment of the native-born. The first wave battled anti-Irish Catholic sentiment from people such as the Know Nothing Party. Asians also felt their share of nativism in the 19th century. The Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 limited Chinese immigration. The Gentleman's Agreement of 1907 led Japan to agree to limit emigration from their shores. Even a literacy test was used for a time to limit entry into the U.S. By the 1920s, it became apparent that the U.S. government favored certain immigrants over others. The Emergency Quota Act and National Origins Act set limits on immigration, especially from Southern and Eastern Europe. Therefore, Western immigrants, the ones closer in ties to American culture, were favored. Part of the inspiration for these acts involved a pseudoscience called Eugenics, which looked to rank the races based on intelligence and desirability. The Western European immigrants ranked higher than those from South and Eastern Europe. Eugenics has since been disproved. Quotas came to an end in the decades following World War II. The Immigration Act of 1965 put exact figures on immigration from both the Eastern and Western hemispheres. It also made it easier for relatives of immigrants to enter the U.S. Mostly, though, this act widened the amount of immigrants coming over from areas other than Europe. Most notably, recent immigration has been from places such as Latin America and Asia. In the mid-1980s, the government addressed illegal immigration with the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986. This targeted those employers who knowingly hired illegal or undocumented immigrants. This act also looked to provide a legalization process for those living in the country without proper documentation. Still today, issues on immigration prove to be controversial and divide parties. For more review, you can get free flashcards and review sheets at MrClef.com. We also invite you to check out Noble Review in both paperback and ebook formats. Best of luck on your tests.